Hello, welcome to Gatekeeping, where we take a deep dive into a pop culture phenomenon and decide if we let it through our gate. I mean, hello, Sam. It's not Friday, but are you feeling a bit freaky dicky?
A Freaky Friday is just a regular Friday for you, isn't it?
Ah, how dare you? I'm fighting for my
Had
life
that one in
every
my
day.
pocket ready to say
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
But enough about you. We're
yeah.
actually joined today by one of my favorite comedians in the
Wow.
world, and we're a global
I had no idea.
podcast, so
We are a
I can say
podcast
that.
of the world.
Yes, we are. And so I had the pleasure of seeing this comedian's show at the Melbourne Comedy Festival this year, and I absolutely adored it. It was so charming and funny. And she had,
Very
these
nice.
beautiful title cards in the show. It was just, so well done. And I sat in the second row, I remember, and I smiled and laughed the entire time. But enough
You were
about all
one of
that.
one.
Please, what? ah, I die right now. Please welcome Meg Jäger.
Oh
Hello.
God, thank you,
Hello.
Sam. That was such a nice introduction. The night that Sam came to my show was when, for whatever reason, about like 12 old people came to my show. And like old people
Well,
Me
Sam would
obviously
being
have
one of
fit
welcome
right
them.
to.
in.
Yes. Old people are obviously welcome to my show, but I'm like not their demographic. And so Sam was like one of one with laughing. And when he said he was sitting in the second row, he was sitting in the second row, but there was no one in the front row. And it was just him and our friend James Malcolm in the second row. And I was like, I was so glad that they were there because I was like, well, I'm just going to direct all of my energy at these two people and everyone else can go die for all I care.
And you did an amazing job. I think it's so hard to do a show when, you've got a sea full of, no offense, old people staring back at you.
Old
And,
people,
I love
yes.
old people as well. It's just, they can be a
Mhm.
challenging crowd. I think, maybe you agree, but old people, like, they don't laugh. Like, they will go to a show and they'll
They
sit
don't
through the
laugh.
entire thing stone faced. And then afterwards, they'll
Yes.
be like, that was the funniest thing I've seen in my life. But
Yes.
they don't laugh.
It blew my fucking. How many old people came up to me after a show? They would wait for me and they would be like, "That was amazing. You're like Jerry Seinfeld." That's what they would. So many of them said. I'm like, because I think that's the only other comedian that they know. But it was. I
Mhm,
also
mhm.
shot myself in the foot because my poster art looked like a Renaissance painting, and so that
Mm.
attracted so many old people because they were like, "Oh, this must be super highbrow." And it wasn't.
It was highbrow in a way. It
In
was
a
Define
highbrow in
that.
way.
a way.
For beautiful
Yes.
minds like ours.
Yes.
Exactly,
You
exactly.
and you
Yes.
and Jerry Seinfeld, just the big two for a lot of old people out there, the big
Mhm.
two comedians.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, we
We're talking
are
about
here to
another
talk about
highbrow piece of art,
yes,
actually.
highbrow
Mhm.
cinema, a classic Freaky Friday, and we will touch on the newly released sequel, Freakier
Kia
Friday,
Friday.
um,
I wish I was
which
there in that production meet, that marketing meeting. It's like, okay, we need a sequel. Everybody, I reckon they spent days, and I reckon one person was like, all right, Freakier Friday, and they were just like, they got their books and they just
Fuck.
ripped them apart.
Yeah,
and that person was Jamie Lee Curtis. She definitely came up with
yeah.
the
That
title.
woman,
She's in all the
I
meetings.
she's running the Disney Channel like the fucking Navy. Know that.
JLC, I think, is
JLC.
a complicated human. She no, I don't think she's a good person. But to speak about her work, I think she's wonderful in these films playing
Lindsay
you know
Lohan
well,
and British
Yeah.
yes, in a
Girl.
way.
Yes.
What's her character's
I
name? Dr. something?
Yeah, Doctor Doctor
Oh, a woman
Curtis
in
Lee.
STEM.
I love the movie Freaky Friday. I love Freaky Friday. Like, this was being worn out. The DVD was being worn out in my
Mhm.
household as a child. The idea that a mother and a daughter could swap bodies. Oh my God.
Groundbreaking.
We could all learn
Lazy
something from
stuff.
that.
Genius. And we did
Mm.
learn a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering, Meg, was this also a staple of your household
Yes.
growing up?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I even remember if it was on a free to air channel, like on a weekend. You know how like Friday, Saturday nights there was on a free to air channel there was a movie playing on like Channel 9 or Channel 10.
Ah, it was the
Absolutely.
best.
It was the best. And this kid who we never had Foxtel. I remember every time Freaky Friday played the next week at school, me and my friends would do the stay out of my life. And then we would pretend we've swapped bodies. So we would go, I remember me and this girl, Danielle, we kept pretending our bodies had swapped. Like we would walk into class like,
Fierce.
you know, it was so, I remember a teacher was like, Meg and Danielle, stop. And I was like, please? Oh my
Enough.
God. It was
It is
so
kind of,
formative.
you know, when it's a mother and daughter swapping bodies. Yeah, mother and daughter swapping bodies is, you know, it's like generational and everything. But when it's just like you and Danielle, I wonder what, you know,
What
what
kind
we
of
learn.
hijinks? What
Yeah.
were we getting up to? Like, I'm sure that, you know, it's a little bit of like maybe like the Prince and the Pauper kind of walk a mile in
You're
the other
saying
one's
Danielle
shoe.
was Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, broke ass
Well,
Danielle.
Danielle and I lived in the same suburb, but she had, get this, 3 sisters, and I had 2 brothers.
Okay.
I guess we had a lot to learn
Whoa.
from each other.
Okay.
There's the film. There's the film. It's laid out.
There's
This
the
is going to be
film.
in Freakiest Friday. Yeah.
Oh,
Freakiest Friday. That's a good one,
sorry, I need to
Sam.
write this down.
Yeah.
Disney,
Friday.
run me my
Yeah,
check.
exactly.
Yeah, I loved it. I you know, loved Lindsay. I wasn't really a sort of punk kid as she is in the film.
Shocking.
You know, James, I know you into Halsey and that kind of alternative, you know, thing. But I was more listening to, you know, Shannon Knoll as a kid and
Right.
Guy
Once again,
Sebastian
your
and
straight passing privileges coming through.
well, you know, I was also listening to Pink and, you know,
Once again, your straight
Mika.
passing privileges coming through.
Come on.
I controversially somehow missed Freaky Friday as a child. Like, it just
Whoa.
passed
Where
me
did you
by.
grow up?
Yeah. Craigieburn.
Oh, you grew up in Melbourne and you missed it?
Yeah. I just
Crazy.
and it's interesting because like I loved Lindsay Lohan. Like I had like both of her CDs. I like seen
I
not
loved
all of
her
her
lesbian
movies, but
phase.
apparently. Oh my god, with Samantha Ronson, hello. That was formative to me. But yeah, it kind of passed me by as a child. And then I watched it the other day and I was like, guys, have you guys seen Freaky Friday? This is a really good movie. Gagged me.
I love the like makeover when Lindsay's in JLC's body. I love the makeover she gives her mum, like that sexy dress and the boots, and how she's sitting on the couch on that televised interview with her legs crossed.
Yes.
And
It's
she's
a very
like,
iconic
"You
look,
read
the
her
short
diary?"
hair and
Yes.
I didn't know that this was a film in the 70s starring Jodie Foster as the little girl.
Whoa.
So there's history of, you know, lesbians in Freaky Friday. Let's just say that. They paved the
Well,
way.
and then they did it in the 90s with Gabby Hoffman and I forgot who else, but you know, Adam's sister from Girls played the Lindsay Lohan character.
Honey, I know Gabby
Wow.
Hoffman. Okay,
I'm
you
just-
don't need to explain.
Just for our listeners that might not know Gabby Hoffman.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then
Well, my socks are
I
knocked
didn't get a
off.
chance to
Yeah, it's quite special. Yeah, I never saw the original, but you know, it just shows that it's a timeless sort of concept. An old person and a young person switching bodies.
mother and daughter.
And it is. I feel like there's such a you know, when I think about a body swap movie, I'm like, that's classic cinema to me. It's like it's base level. It's like this is what we can do in cinema. We can swap bodies. It's a nice challenge for the actors. So much great comedy potential there, you know, lessons to be learned. Like it's just such a perfect idea.
Like John
Exactly.
Travolta and Nicolas Cage in Face Off. That
I haven't seen Face Off, but it doesn't surprise
You
me
haven't
really
seen Face Off?
to learn.
That's like Sam
You've seen it,
McGowan
James?
cinema. No, of course not.
that's
But it's like some
Get out
shit
of
that
here.
some shit that
That
Sam
is
would
the
watch in like 4
craziest-
parts over a week.
that is the craziest body swap movie ever, because it's not like Chinese restaurant fortune cookie, like spirit swap. It's like face comes off, stitched to another body. It's crazy.
Is it
The
scary?
face is literally off.
Oh, it's one of those movies where it's like, I guess it can't be scary because the plot line is just so absurd. It's so obscene, and the script is so stupid. But
Of course. Yep.
it's brilliant.
Okay, I'm gonna maybe because I'm on this body swap thing, maybe I'll check that out. I think, you know, having seen the recent Freaky Friday and then rewatching the original, I think the writing of these is actually very sharp. I think the comedy
Yeah.
is hilarious. And you know, it
I
gives them a
lulled.
chance to do the broader stuff and the more subtle stuff. Like one of my favorite moments in the film is when Lindsay goes to school as JLC, and she's talking with the friends, and she's like, "No, I'm going to go to my mum's engagement dinner because that's important." And then one of them is being like, you know, "We don't like her anyway," and Lindsay's just like, "You're the culprit." It's such it's pure comedy to me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love how JLC as Lindsay, the way she dresses Lindsay going to school, because I'm like, girl,
Yes.
there's no way. If my mum body swapped with me, I can bet you my life savings that she would wear a mini skirt and a crop top. I bet
Oh,
you.
absolutely. It's like, oh my god, like show off the bod.
Show off all this college. I just know she would. There's no way a mother has a chance to be young again and is like, I'm gonna cover this up.
I'm gonna be respectable as a
Yeah.
young professional woman. I've got to go to school and learn. I'm gonna sit my ass down and learn.
Yeah, I do love how she washes her hair.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. I really love
It's,
just their dynamic is so like strong, and you really like believe that they're like actually mother and daughter, and like especially with like the start when she's like pulling her off the bed. I'm like, there's so much just like silly physical comedy, and it's so well delivered by both of them because they're just really
Yes.
great comedy actresses. I lost my train of thought, but yes, comedy.
Yeah,
No, I
Lindsay
agree.
Lohan. I've always thought Lindsay Lohan is an amazing comedy actor. All of her SNL spots are so brilliant. She knows how to make fun of herself
Oh,
without like going over the line and like humiliating herself. But she can take a joke
exactly.
and she can take it far.
She's a
I
very
didn't
smart
realize
young
she was
woman.
married to like an oil baron. Did you guys
Oh
know
yeah.
this?
Is she?
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. She's like
Okay, Meg's up on it.
she like lives in Abu Dhabi or
she lives in Dubai, doesn't she?
Because
Mm.
Yeah.
yes, because she's married a guy from there, and she has a child, and she just lives there because there's no paparazzi. It's actually illegal to take photos in public there.
Period.
And it's
Right.
like has such a private life now. And I think
Good
she's
for her.
converted
Wow.
to
Good for
Islam.
her. Probably.
Yeah. I do wonder if she's tried Dubai chocolate over there.
Oh, yeah.
With her Labubu, I'm
Well,
sure.
James, do they have Dubai chocolate in London?
I'm not particularly out here looking for Dubai chocolate, so they might have it, but I haven't come across it in my travels. But I'll certainly let you know, and yeah.
Well, Meg, have you tried Dubai chocolate?
I tried it. I used to live next door to a kebab shop, and they were selling it really cheap.
Period.
And I thought, oh, they're just trying to get
Oh my
rid of
God.
stuff. I'll buy it. And I tried it, and I was like, oh yeah, this tastes like pistachio crunched up in chocolate. And then the next thing I know,
Yeah,
it
because
is like
isn't
the
that just what it is?
latest
It's just like
craze.
pistachio.
Yeah. And everyone's going fucking crazy over it. And I was like, it was like 30 cents at the kebab shop last year. What are you doing? What are
That
you talking
is
about?
insane. You
Ahead of the
invented
trend.
Dubai chocolate. I am gagged by
That always
this.
happens to me. I start doing something and then it gets like embarrassingly popular, and then I am like, well, I'm not doing it.
By the
That
time
is
you're on
so
this shit,
me.
I've already moved on. I'm so far
Yeah.
ahead. Like, you can't even comprehend.
Well, I hope to try Dubai chocolate one day. I did walk past a shop selling it the other day, but I know it retails for like $20 here, so I couldn't justify it. Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
That's
And do you know
crazy.
what? I tried it and it's like, yeah, it's yum, but it's like just another chocolate bar. Like, I would still rather plain chocolate. I don't think it's breaking the wheel.
Okay,
Sorry.
plain.
Yeah.
It's not
Give us a
even
Cadbury
getting past
Dairy
plain.
Milk.
That's
Like,
rough. Oh, you know what I love? The twirl chocolate. I'm like, how the hell do they make that? Does anyone
Yeah.
know?
they
Nah,
twirl it up.
but it's
They give it a little.
amazing. I don't want to make it. The magic will disappear. I don't want to know.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh, we need to get Claire Saffitz to make twirl chocolate bar. That would just blow my mind.
I mean, I controversially love a Turkish delight. Like, that's what I'm picking up when I go to the shops, which is
Really?
That's not
apparently
controversial. There's millions of Turkish people that do the same thing every day. So
Turkish delight was
They-
something I pretended to like for so long because of Edmund from Narnia. But I got to adulthood and I was like, you know what, family? I said to my whole family, I was like, guys, I actually don't even care for Turkish delight.
you sat them down.
I sat them down because they would buy me Turkish delight for
Whoa.
Christmas
was Turkish
every
delight
year.
like a tradition?
Not a tradition. It was
Okay,
just like
yep.
after I saw Narnia as a
Interesting.
kid, I was like, okay, there must be something crazy about Turkish delight. And then my mum bought it for me one day, and I just was like, well, there's got to be something up with me. Maybe if I keep eating it, I'll love it.
It's
Yeah.
kind of
But I
a
just
bit
don't.
nuttier than you think, like the genuine one. I imagine,
Yeah.
James, you're talking about the Cadbury Turkish delight, not the
Oh,
genuine.
100%. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. But to talk about real Turkish delight, it's a bit nutty, to quote
Just
Austin Powers.
gelatin.
Yes.
Do you think Turkish people just call it delight? I'll just have some delight,
yeah,
please.
And in Dubai, they just call it chocolate. So that's
Yes.
plain chocolate there. And are we across the sort of controversy regarding Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis attending the Sydney premiere of Freaky Friday and not greeting the fans?
No. What?
So
I
the
say,
fan
let Lindsay live. She's gone through enough. Jamie Lee Curtis, gun, shot.
We don't forgive Jamie Lee Curtis. We don't, and write that down. We don't forgive Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee, you are not all of us.
No. The fans waited since, 6 a.m. all day to meet the girls, and they, obviously I'm kind of like, it's probably some publicist's job to be like, go over there and meet the fans, and it didn't happen. But there were people crying. There were people crying, and I saw the videos on TikTok. So, unfortunately, the new film mired in controversy already.
Well, I think if you line up for hours trying to meet Jamie Lee Curtis, you deserve to get swerved. That's just my opinion.
Also, who are these unemployed people who are waking up at piss fart o'clock to like line up to meet people? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
literally.
a fan of celeb culture as much as the next gal, but I'm like, guys, it's like it was July last week or whatever. It's cold. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
The middle of
I
bloody
agree.
winter.
Yeah,
Yes.
as someone who did go to High Point Shopping Centre to meet Sarah Jessica Parker, though,
Well, that's different. That's very different.
That is
it's totally
so
different. And she's been doing a lot of press recently about not taking selfies with fans, but I actually have a selfie with her, so that is treasured forever.
Okay, brag.
Yeah.
Did you? I actually saw...
I kind of forced her into it because
no, I actually saw yesterday that
So
when
funny.
Sarah Jessica Parker had her first baby, she did the royal thing, and her and Matthew Broderick came out of the hospital all dressed up holding the baby and were like waving. That's how much of an icon she is.
That's fierce.
Wow. That is
Matthew
amazing.
Broderick and Sarah Jessica Parker got to be like one of the weirdest couples.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Apparently they're they're fighting on the street all the time. Have you like heard these rumors that they're like yelling at each other in the streets of New York? Yeah.
Where did you hear this?
That is so Carrie Bradshaw, though.
Literally. They're staying together.
Who told you this, James?
The streets.
Is this from Dumois?
No. This is like well documented. I've got my sources.
It's well documented.
I'm not at liberty to share them with you right now, but
okay.
Okay. I mean, no one yells on the street better than Sarah Jessica Parker. Like the Sex and the City finale when she's going to Paris and then Big shows up and she's like, I don't live here anymore. Iconic. Forget you know my number. Forget you know my name. Incredible. And just like that is ending this week.
I don't think it will. I think it's like John Farnham. It never retires. You know how John Farnham's officially retired. He's too unwell. But like for like 20 years, John Farnham was like, this is the last tour ever. And it wasn't.
Yeah.
I think this is the same.
Elton John did that too.
Yes.
He was on that farewell tour for like 5 years.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe they'll come back in the nursing home or something. I don't know. But I do know that I need to see more of my girls. Like I'm genuinely getting emotional thinking about them. Yeah, ending. And what is going to happen with Seema's arc of not wearing deodorant this season? Because we've been on the edge of our seats.
It's such a bad show, but I'm like kicking and screaming that it's ending.
Oh, absolutely. It's genuinely devastating. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
I hate everyone who earnestly complained about it. It's like, we're not watching this to be relatable. I've seen the most common complaint is like, I've watched Sex and the City since I was a single woman in my 30s, and now that I'm middle-aged and I'm watching Sex and the City, it just doesn't relate to me at all. I'm like, bitch, I'm sorry. That's the point.
You don't got a non-binary child?
Yeah, you know a kid called Rock? That's crazy. You don't have token black friends?
You don't have a friend whose dad died twice? Like, hello. Don't we all?
Leave LTW alone, please. She's grieving.
She
She's
is
been through a
grieving.
lot.
Sorry. I'm
Her
sorry
dad
for anyone.
And we
died.
don't talk enough about how LTW every week is in the edit suite using Avid Media Composer. Like, I've never seen such representation on screen. As someone who also went to work for a long time and used Avid Media Composer, and you know, we have dialogue of her being like, "Oh my god, my Avid crashed today," and I'm like, "Been there, honey."
Yeah,
So, you
been
know, some
there.
people say it's not relatable. To others, it is extremely relatable. It's for others, it's the only representation we have in
Exactly.
media.
Yeah,
Speak on that.
that's so true.
Yeah. Freaky Friday, what do you guys think of Mark Harmon as the new dad?
Has the dad been recast?
No. In the in the original, Mark Harmon
Oh,
plays JLC's
yes.
new husband.
Who is
Oh,
he?
I think he's
What's
hot.
his tea?
Honey, that's Mark Harmon from something, NCIS or something.
Yeah, he's in a
I
Law.
don't
cop
watch
show.
NCIS. Yeah, I'm looking
I
at
think
his
he gives
Wikipedia
the
now.
same energy as Sandy Cohen does in the OC.
Never seen it.
Oh, yeah. I definitely get
Like
that.
he's like unassumingly hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bit of a silver fox, just like a nice guy. Just a nice
Just a
guy.
nice guy. I really love those men or the actors who are playing these types of men that just see these like balls to the wall psycho women like JLC, like Lindsay, and I'm just like, okay, girls, all good girls. I'll be over
That's my
here.
girl.
And that
Yeah.
was his role. He was like, I'll be over here while you
Yeah.
guys, whatever is happening here, I'll be over here.
And there's such a
Exactly.
beautiful moment at the rehearsal dinner where he's talking to Lindsay as
Lindsay as
JLC.
Jamie. Yeah.
Yes. And he's just being like, you know, the band is important. You know, she's
You
got to
gotta
do
go.
it. Like
Let her go.
he sees them, you know, and
Yeah.
that's beautiful. Um and what do you I feel like Pink Slip, the band, their song in this, one of the most iconic film songs of all
Yeah.
time. Like, that's a
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that, like, Lindsay in that, like, fucking chunky, with her chunky highlights and, like, the checkerboard, like, iconic, like, 2003 rock chick aesthetic. Mwah. Mwah.
Mm. Yeah.
And it kind of
I
tied
do
in
love
with,
the
like,
way
her.
I love the way at the concert when she is pretending to play the guitar, and as Jamie Lee Curtis, she just kind of like very cornerly, like plays the guitar like she's a wiggle or something.
Oh my god, yeah. Honestly, that would be
And then
one
Jamie
of
Lee
the
Amazing
Curtis
moment.
moments
absolutely
where,
fucking shredding.
oh my god, if that were me, if I had swapped with my mom and like we've been through a lot together and we found like redemption within this experience, but then she goes on stage to cover for me and then I'm playing guitar for her and she does that, I would literally be like, we're done. Sorry, but we're done. You've humiliated me. You've humiliated my band.
Yeah.
Everything we've worked hard for, and you've been
Come
like,
out here in your pencil skirt and your
And your
fucking
pencil skirt.
sensible heel, and you're giving a. This is serious. This is the top. What's it called? The rock pop fucking Wango Tango. This is a Wango Tango ballroom,
the Wango
and you're
Tango.
embarrassing me.
Yeah, where's the
Yes.
class? Where's the class?
Was it?
Yeah. And
It's
do you guys
embarrassing.
think Chad Michael Murray is hot?
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
He's
not
really
ask
hot.
stupid questions, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Forks found in the kitchen. What are you saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Just
That's
wanted
One
to
Tree
check.
Hill. That's a Cinderella story. That's Riverdale.
Mm.
All right.
And I just love
in
that he has a
Riverdale?
motorbike. Yeah, is he in
Oh.
Riverdale?
Yes, he plays a cult leader in season 3, of course, and it ends with him being shot in a cannon into the sky. Hello. Obviously. And
They were doing
he's
anything on that show.
Yeah, his wife pretends to be a student at the school to get people into the cult. Hello.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Did
God, I
we
would
not all watch Riverdale week by week?
I would
No,
Hello.
just
no.
love to be in a writer's room where all of my stupid ideas are actually taken into account. Because I've been in so many
Oh,
writers' room where
literally.
I'll say the stupidest idea and people be like, "That's funny," and they just let it die. But I would love if they're like, "Whoa, hang on,"
I think
and just
that's probably
put
how
it
the
in a
writers' room
script.
operates in And Just Like That, by the sounds of it.
I don't
We
think
need a
they have a
Riverdale
writers'
and Just
room.
Like That crossover. Like that
No,
is
yeah, they
what
probably
would
like
heal.
slide notes over to Michael Patrick King, and then he just like does a line of coke, and
Yeah, it's
then
like,
decides what.
I just
Rock.
every episode I love how somebody says, and just like that, I'm over it. Or like last episode, or like Seema goes, what does Seema say? She goes, and just like that, I'm not. Like, guys, what the fuck is this? What the fuck
Yeah.
is it? It's like,
I haven't
imagine
seen
if
it.
Sex in the City, if every episode one of the girls was like, not Sex in the City. That's what it's like.
But it's like
Honey.
part of the universality of the phrase "and just like that." That's just part of the beauty of that. And because I've
Yeah.
incorporated it into my daily life of saying like "and just like that." You know,
And just like that, Big died.
that's going to be like the Cambridge word of the year. Do they do that?
And just like
whatever the
that.
dictionary, all the dictionaries, it's going to be "and just like that," because they
Just
do
like
that sometimes to make a political statement.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. We so Meg is gonna leave.
Oh,
That's
We've never had a half a guest.
that's so weird. I mean, do you want to just stay? Is it weird to kick you off?
I don't mind.
Okay, now you're making me sound like I want Meg to leave. You're making it sound like I'm kicking Meg
Well,
out.
because we want Meg
This
to,
is what
do the
happened.
rubric at the end. This is why we just.
I was meant to see the film on, what was it, Wednesday night. And then I realized that
Yeah.
it was like $33 because it was like the opening night. And I was like, what the heck? No freaking way. And I was already like running late. And then I couldn't do Thursday and I couldn't do Friday. And I just thought, I'm not seeing this movie this week. And there's no way I'm spending $33.
We could have
That's totally
subsidized your
fair.
ticket. We've invited you onto our podcast.
We should have worked that out.
No. I should have just gone.
Well,
I should have just paid the $33.
I'll say, because I was like a bit filthy about spending that much money to see the film, because I was like, this is
Did
gonna
you
be the worst
get a
effing
cocktail or
movie
a drink
ever.
or something?
Yeah, it came with a drink. But afterwards, I was like, that was the best film I've ever seen. I'm like, $33 is cheap for that. Like, I would have paid double,
Really?
triple.
Wow.
Oh, it was brilliant.
Was it really?
fantastic.
It wasn't that
Okay,
good.
Meg, stay, and we'll discuss.
Okay.
I
I'm
know
dying to
James
know.
wanted you to leave, but I am saying stay. Okay, Freaky Friday, one of the best films of all time. Definitely one of the best of the year. I'll say that.
Whoa.
As I said, came in sort of being like, I came
This
in
is
with a
gonna
bit of sort
be-
of crossed arms. I was kind of like, I knew it was supposed to be like a Disney Plus original, and then they moved it to theater, so I was prepared for something cheap and nasty and slapped together crap.
Yeah, exactly.
Is what I was.
Mhm.
I thought all the budget's gone to the Chaperone songs,
The
two
two
songs, just two
Chaperone needle
songs,
drops.
but it works. And very quickly the film won me over with its sharp wit and humor and very well written script. I thought that some of the jokes in this they made me smile. They were so smart.
Did they make you laugh?
They made me laugh and laugh and laugh. Actually, it's one of the most laughs per minute, I've had in a while. I
Wow.
just thought it was
Okay.
so
Wow.
funny. And yeah, I what I appreciated it is that the humor was smart in places too. There's a bit where there's a food fight at the school, and a
And the
mime
mime.
actually looks up to the camera and mimes the words "food fight."
Food
Yeah,
fight.
food fight, but they mime it, and I'm like, that's
Is the
clever.
We need
mime
to bring back
someone
mime
who goes
humor.
to high school?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, one of the students. It's some sort of dress up day. I don't know why. What's happening there actually, but I
Okay.
thought it worked as a joke. Yeah.
Mm.
Um,
I'm
it
not
just
really. I
well,
find
no,
there's
you
so
go.
much I think this is just a thing that happens now, but like when obviously like millennials are writing about like Gen Z, they're always so like they use this like there's like all these like jokes about like triggering and like holding space and like nah. And I always find it a little bit like okay,
It's
Mm.
unjust
but
like that.
yeah, literally it's like Gen Z too woke, but I think it works in this. I don't know. I think because Lindsay does it with just like so much sincerity, and my God,
Mm.
Lindsay, I'm so glad to have you back, Lindsay. We've missed you. We've missed you.
Mm.
I mean, that's an underrated part of all this. This is Lindsay's comeback. Like,
Main
this is her
comeback.
cinematic comeback because she's been, in Netflix for the last long time doing
Christmas
these Christmas
movies,
Hey, not
yeah.
things.
too much on those Christmas movies because they are. Have a bottle of Shiraz with one of your friends and watch that Lindsay Lohan Christmas movie. You will have the best time of your damn life.
Have you seen them, Meg?
Absolutely not.
Wow. So you're not supporting the cinematic endeavors of Lindsay Lohan.
It's,
Okay.
I
Wow.
hate Hallmark movies. I'm sorry.
So
Yeah,
you're not
I think
watching
that's fair.
Falling for Christmas or Irish Wish. Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I just
But she looks
you're not watching
amazing. As
Freakier
someone,
Friday.
I'm not, and I had
What's
a
your
good
are
reason.
you anti Lindsay? Is that what you're saying?
I'm actually so pro Lindsay. As someone who also gets Botox, I hope one day I can afford whatever she got, even though even though she's telling everyone that she's just eaten chia seeds. I'm like, girl, I know a facelift when I see one.
Oh yeah, she looks incredible.
So it's
Don't you
Yeah, I
claim
saw
amazing.
your
it.
Botox on tax, Meg? I think you told me that in the work kitchen once.
Um, I'm not going to elaborate on that because I'm still waiting for my tax return.
Okay, if the ATO is listening, just put Meg's through. Don't question it. Just put the return through.
Just put the
Oh, I've got
return
to
And
do
through.
don't
it.
ask
Don't ask
questions.
anything.
She's an honest woman and she wouldn't lie on her tax return.
Exactly.
The
None of
point
us
is,
would
I got
actually.
Botox. And my face is a moneymaker.
And it is.
Exactly.
And is. Um, my so Freakier Friday, I did find the setup a little shaky, in that it does kind of have to contort itself in a few ways to kind of get this premise up and running.
I think it does
Um,
a really good job of retconning the racism from the first movie.
well, inexplicably, they're now just like good friends with the people that ran the Chinese restaurant in the original
Well,
film. Like, they were
Well, I
never
feel like they were
friends in the
friendly with them
original.
in the first one because they're like, oh my God, like, hey, it's you, your regular customers. We're going to cater your wedding. And then in this one, they're kind of, because they're catering the bachelorette party for some reason.
Okay, yes. Yeah,
And
it was
they
just kind of like everyone's back.
have noticeably less, they're more Americanized accents, which is
Mm,
a little less full
The
on.
staff
So
of the
that's good.
Chinese restaurant.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, they are back, of course. Um, literally, what I did appreciate about this is that they actually did get everyone back. Like, even
The brother.
Stephen Tobolsky, I don't know what his last name is, but the teacher
Oh, yeah.
from the original, even he's back. The brother's back.
Wow.
Chad Michael Murray, everyone, it came back,
Yeah.
which is just
Pink
just a
Slip.
treat. Pink
Really
Slip.
great.
Oh my
Mm.
God. What
Meg, you
kind
gotta go
of
see this movie. You
I
gotta
have to go
go.
see it.
seriously?
Yeah.
What I did read actually is that Kelly Osbourne was supposed to be in Pink Slip in the original, which would have been, yeah.
That
She's
could have
giving,
changed
if
everything.
you kick all the punk kids
Out of the band,
school,
Jamie
who
Lee
is going to be cleaning your
Curtis.
toilet? What I found a bit jarring in Freakier Friday is that Pink Slip is like still, they're like a big band now, I guess, but Lindsay's left Pink Slip. I don't know. It's very Disney in a way of like, of course your band from high school became, they all continued and they're still.
Well, they won the Wango Tango competition, of course. So, that was probably a very big break for them. So
What
that is true.
Am I allowed to ask what's Lindsay's? Why did she get married and have kids? Is that why she left?
she's a single mother, and she left
Of
the
course.
band because she got pregnant, and she becomes a like producer or like a manager at Capitol Records and has like this big like music not CEO, CEO boss kind of job.
Of
And
course.
she's like managing this like up and coming young pop star named like Ella or something. Melanie John, I don't know. And yeah, she's like writing music as well, and it's like she misses it.
Yep, and she's written this new song that her daughter finds, and she's like, "Mom, this is really cool." Like, or is it the mum? Who is it? I can't remember.
Sam, wait, Meg just dropped out.
Oh my god. Well, let's continue, and we'll get Meg back somehow.
Do you want to?
Pink Slip is still around, which I appreciated. What I did like about this film is that the way the premise is, because it's Lindsay swapping bodies with her daughter, and then JLC swapping bodies with her
stepdaughter, step-granddaughter.
Stepdaughter, yeah. But it gives Jamie and Lindsay a chance to be together
again.
the
Have
whole
a bit
film,
of fun,
which isn't really present in the first film because they're separate for most of it.
Mm-hmm.
But in this one, they're together the entire film. So and they have great chemistry. They're very funny, playing off each other. And yeah, I loved their scenes together, like in the record store. And
oh yeah,
I think for me the funniest moment in the film is when they pull up at a light and there's like some teenage boy.
Oh my god,
there,
yes.
And they're being like,
"You're cute.
She likes you." Yeah.
And then it turns out that it's one of JLC's patients as well.
Yeah.
And I mean,
so funny.
The lip plumping scene is great. Like
hilarious.
Yeah. It made me I was like, when Jamie Lee Curtis is good, she's kind of good.
Oh my god. My speaker's playing Lady Gaga right now. Hang on.
Fucking technical difficulties.
I don't know why that happened.
This episode.
I'll take you to the garden.
Eat it. Gay bitch.
Yeah. I did find it
back.
like, Meg's back.
Sorry, guys. I got so upset when
Meg's
you were
back.
talking about the Chinese restaurant that they've been Americanized.
I don't actually know if she's.
And I got
she's
so
chopping
upset
them out. Hold on.
that I took a stand and I said, "Fuck you guys!" But I had a breather and I thought, you know what? Let them speak. Let them say what they need to say before I make my decision on them.
We are so glad to have you back. What's in the past is in the past. We'll forget about that huge argument that we had that we cut out of the episode. But welcome back. We said a lot of terrible things about you while you were gone.
I can imagine.
So yeah, we're just saying how much we love the film. I was going to say, I thought the third act was a little long. Like I think a disastrous creative decision in this film is that it's actually set over 2 days. So it's not just Freaky Friday, it's Freaky Friday and Saturday.
Saturday morning.
Insane.
Yeah.
Because once it's the next morning, you're like, it just feels like extra movie. You're like, this ended like half an hour ago, but now it's Saturday and we're still in this. Like,
Well,
and it wouldn't have been hard. We could have got that all into one day. But
yeah.
They've done it
but
before.
that's my main complaint. Yes, exactly.
But this one was a bit different. Vanessa Bayer playing like a quirky fortune teller lady. That was funny, but it was just kind of like
Vanessa Bayer
could have truncated the thought.
And in this one, sorry, I probably
She's very funny
missed
in
a
it.
whole chunk. They've swapped. There's 4 people in the swap now. Is that true? 4 different women.
Yeah,
in a body swap.
Yes, women and girls.
And I think that's beautiful. 4 women on screen.
It is a fun twist on it, but I sort of did feel in the end the thing of wrapping up like 4 different people's sort of character arcs was a bit protracted, in my opinion. It just went on a little too long. But I'm sort of nitpicking but I think in general, like in terms of these like legacy sequels, all of that thing, I think this is the way to do it. It's like, wait until you've got a great script, you get everyone back, you've got a reason to make it really funny, like just knock it out of the park. And they did. Exactly. And it's actually doing very well at the box office, at least for opening weekend. So
yeah, the cinema that I went to, I went to the one in like Leicester Square in the middle of London, and it was like pretty much full, which is a great sign. The people are here for Lindsay Lohan.
The demand was there. And I'll also note that this has got the mandate of my mother. She went to go and see it and she really enjoyed it. And she said to me the other day that Freaky Friday, the original, one of her favorite films. So
the 2003 one or the Jodie Foster one?
The 2003 one, thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's from a real freak. That is from a real freak. She loved it. So
did anyone ever watch that teen movie with Emma Roberts, Wild Child?
Of course.
I actually haven't seen it, but I know it's a classic.
Okay, so that movie is awesome, and it has Natasha Richardson, Liam Neeson's late wife. She plays the principal.
R.I.P.
And
Natasha Richardson.
Emma Roberts, her character, like, she doesn't read books. She doesn't care for academia. And then the principal is trying to get her to read. And I just remember this line. She goes, "Sorry, we don't have Freaky Friday in book edition." That's how much of a hit movie it was.
You like glitched right as you were saying the line. And I haven't seen the film, so I can't fill in the blanks. But I love it. Whatever you said, I loved it.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that's mortifying.
I heard the word Freaky Friday.
So the principal was like, "Sorry, we don't have Freaky Friday in novel edition or book edition." Because Emma Roberts didn't want to read any of the books. She hadn't heard of any of the books. So like, I'll just wait till the movie comes out.
Mm-hmm.
That is interesting. So they're kind of like looking down on Freaky Friday as a film, right? Because they're like, this is some trash that
American trash
morons watch.
Yes, and that's a huge theme in the movie. Like, Americans are trash and they're tacky. Yeah, but I love the intertextuality.
Well,
yes, yeah, it's complicated.
I have an idea for Freakiest Friday, if you would like
go on.
to. So I'm not sure if you guys know, but when they were developing Freaky Friday 2003, the legend Annette Bening was attached to play the Jamie Lee Curtis role. Yeah, it was originally Annette Bening and Michelle Trachtenberg, R.I.P. to Michelle, a legend.
Wow. Oh my God.
My concept for Freakiest Friday. So we have Annette Bening, we have Jodie Foster, we have a Naiad reteam, Freakiest Naiad Friday. It writes itself, really.
Wait, Meg, have you seen the film Naiad?
No. Oh.
Oh my God.
Wait, I think I have. Have I not?
The swimming movie.
And she's swimming. Yeah, I've seen it. Yes, I've seen it.
You've seen Naiad. This is...
I just forgot that it was called that.
You can stay.
Now that's a film. How could you?
That's her name.
They do say her name quite a lot in the film.
To me, a movie is like the vibe.
Yeah,
it
Naiad
brings.
was. Yeah, you're right. And I can't wait for the Naiad Legacy sequel in 20 years when it's about how Naiad actually lied about. It's Naiad lied, people
back
died.
to the pool.
Meg, you'll have to look up naiadfactcheck.com because that they've rounded up all of the lies that Naiad has told. So, yeah, it's an interesting website. I would check it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot to do. Yeah.
I love that.
So we, before we do our last little segment, I'm going to jam in this plug right now and say that me and Meg are doing a wonderful show of new jokes on August 24th. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yes, it is.
Theory Bar. Yes, exactly. And tickets are free and you don't want to miss it, really.
You don't want to miss it.
And
tickets are free.
How hilarious that Meg is.
Yes, James is flying over.
Yes, James is going to be there.
And I know what you're thinking. Free tickets. I don't need to book. Yes, Diva, you do. We need to know how many chairs we're putting out. And what's wrong with booking?
For me.
That's one out.
What's happened to booking?
What's wrong with
booking? That's one thing that COVID's ruined. People don't book anymore. They just decide on the day.
And people hate when you're like, when are you free? They're like, I don't know. Let's just decide on the day. No. Tell me now. No.
How about you book?
How about you book? Mm-mm. That's how you decide. You make a booking.
Yeah. So, yeah. And it's going to be funny, by the way. So
it actually will be.
Write that down. But, it'll be a scream.
This week I wrote a new joke about the movie My Girl, and it's going to pop off. Do we all know the movie My Girl?
Oh, wow.
I haven't seen it. No.
That's Anna Chomsky's professional debut with Macaulay Culkin.
With the kid where she's like, he needs
Wait, is it Macaulay Culkin?
He needs a glass of Macaulay Culkin.
Or is it that other one?
Yeah. No, it's Macaulay Culkin.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah, I know of it. I know that's kind of cultural imprint. So I'll laugh at the joke, I think.
Jamie Lee Curtis is in the movie as well.
So, oh my God. That's the type of full circle, thing that Meg is so good at, just wrapping everything
It
up.
all comes back. Oh. It all comes back.
So our last segment where we decide whether Freaky Friday is my cat is really enjoying being here. We decide, oh my God, he just knocked my microphone. We decide whether the movie Freaky Friday is going to get into our gate, so to speak. So we have a little rubric that we'll have to go through. So the first one of these is quality. So does Freaky Friday have quality? And I want to throw it out there and say,
yes.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Abso-freaking-lutely, because freaky. I just came up with that shit on the spot. Thank you, guys.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's so good. I like it's in, and I think as well, like you hear about these like movies from like childhood and stuff that like you've never seen, and then a lot of the times like you'll go and watch them and you'll be like, oh yeah, like that wasn't for me. Like I didn't have that childhood experience. But this one, I was like, hold on, this is a good movie. I'm putting the phone down and I'm watching.
Wow.
Exactly. And the next one is does it slay?
I mean, yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis in that fucking and like
the pixie cut.
The pixie cut. Oh, she looks like a lesbian. It's great.
There's actually a great callback to that outfit in the new film, Meg, that I think that you'll really enjoy.
Oh, I laughed. Yeah. Won't spoil it.
It's really funny. Yeah.
Meg, you've got to go see this movie.
Oh, I know. I saw Bridget Jones 4 this year.
Being in Melbourne right now, and everyone's talking about. Oh, I didn't catch that one, but it's on the list.
Don't worry.
I heard it was great. Yeah, but I was going to say it's funny being in Melbourne and everyone's myth this, myth that. I'm seeing 10 films at myth, And I'm like, well, Freakier Friday is actually better than, I'm going to say, 90% of films at MIFF right now. So
I
don't be
would
scammed.
agree. I haven't seen
Don't be
any
scammed.
films at MIFF, but I imagine they're all such wank, and they're all gonna force me to think about things, because there's gonna be like subtext in the dialogue that I
Yep.
don't understand, and I'm gonna have to like examine body language. Whereas I just know Freakier Friday, it will do what it says on the tin. It's gonna be a Friday that's freakier than the last Friday.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly right. You've said that so perfectly. And the next criteria is, does it benefit the queer agenda? And now I'll say, I feel like the new one, there could have been room for like one of the kids to be queer,
Yeah, they
which
should have
didn't
made
happen.
Lindsay Lohan's, because Lindsay Lohan's daughter is like a surfer and like she wears like
Yes.
jean shorts. So like
Yeah.
lesbian.
Yeah,
Hello.
big time,
She should
big
have been
time
lesbian.
lezo.
But I think I
think Pink Slip may have like raised lesbians back in the day.
Absolutely. Yeah. And the next criteria is, was I gagged? And I think yes, because
Absolutely.
yes, it taught us, about mothers and daughters, all of this.
And what's better than that?
And I feel like I missed one of the criteria. James.
Quality. I don't have my phone, so I don't have my notes. Quality.
James's phone is completely broken.
How did it benefit the queer agenda? Does it slay?
Did it boot
Is
the
it
house
fierce?
down? Is that a criteria?
Is it
We've been doing this for 3 years and we still just can't remember it.
Is it Queenie?
Every episode.
Did we gag? Is it Fishtina?
Yeah, I reckon it's just kind of yes for everything. So
yeah, let her in. Despite my issues with that woman Jamie Lee Curtis, I guess we can let it in.
Yes, and despite our issues with Meg that we had this episode that we won't mention.
I'm sorry about
again.
that, but I had to put my foot down.
Yes,
that's fair.
Thank you so much for joining us for this episode, Meg. Even for the extended episode, James really tried to get you out halfway, but I fought for you to stay. I'm so glad, I did.
It's okay. Thank you so much. I'm definitely seeing the movie now.
Where can people find you online?
They can find me.
Exactly. What's the time? It's like 7:30 in Melbourne. You're going to go to an 8 o'clock session right now.
I will. I'm going to speed there. They can find me on Instagram at Meg Jäger, MEGJER, because I'm actually the only one in the world. That's where you'll find all the shit. So I'm not really doing anything on TikTok, but I'm also Meg Jäger on TikTok. So go there if you want.
Period.
It's like, follow Meg on TikTok now, and then when it blows up in any day, you're gonna be like, I was one of her first followers. So get on the ground
when
floor.
It blows up in about 15
we were ground
years.
for Jaeger bombs.
That's
what your fans can be called, the Jaeger bombs.
Oh yeah. My Jaeger bombs. Yeah. They'll be my Swifties.
Yeah.
No,
okay,
they'll be my Jaeger
this
shots.
was such a delight. Oh, nice. That is class.
That was delayed.
Thank you so much for coming on, Meg. We've been fighting the delay. We've been fighting a lot of battles, but this was a treat regardless. To everyone else, you can subscribe to our Patreon for bonus episodes, and just follow us, online as well at Gatekeeping Pod on Instagram. And love to everyone out there, particularly the mothers and daughters everywhere.
Yeah.
Tell your mother that you love her.
Yeah, and walk a mile in her shoes. Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, bye everyone.
Bye everyone. Thank you so much.